Hey guys, what's up? It's Bitcoin George. Wanted to give an update again on what's going on in the market. This week, we got some more earnings coming out. It's May 23rd, Monday. We're coming off of a bad week in the stock market. We got 7 red weeks in a row for the NASDAQ. Stocks getting crushed. Last week we had Walmart and Target come out with their earnings report for the first quarter, and they got crushed because of inflation. Tomorrow, Best Buy, another big retail company, comes out with earnings report, and then on Thursday, Nvidia, how do you say it? Nvidia? I think that's how you say it. Nvidia, they make computer parts, graphics cards, stuff like that. They come out with their earnings report on Thursday. What's this stuff going to tell us? I think it's just going to be more confirmation that inflation is nowhere near under control. And I think it's going to be worse than last week, because last week you had Target and Walmart come out with their earnings, and I think those ones may have been softened due to the fact that Walmart and Target are retailers of food, not just luxury items, tech, like gifts, stuff like that. So people are still buying food, but I think there's been a decrease in people buying luxury items, tech stuff, phones, speakers, TVs, computers. So I think Best Buy is going to have horrible earnings tomorrow. I think you'll probably see Best Buy, like, if I traded stocks, I would be shorting the holy shit out of Best Buy right now. And just because they only sell technology related stuff. And not only is the first quarter a bad quarter every year for retail, because everybody buys a bunch of stuff around the holidays, and then in January, February, March, there's not a lot of demand for goods. But if you combine that with the lack of money that there is right now, inflation is going up, so regular goods like food, gasoline, energy are already up probably 20% in the last year on average. That's money that people are not spending on new tech items. So I think Best Buy is going to get crushed, and it's going to be more confirmation that we are in fact in a recession. Nvidia is going to come out on Thursday, and Nvidia is an interesting stock because it's a relatively new company, and it has performed extremely well in the last like 4 years, basically. Like pretty much since like 2018, Nvidia has probably been the best performing stock, or at least top 10 that there is. It is just massive demand for their product, and they make a great product. So if I owned Nvidia, I would not be selling it, because long term you want to hold that product. Nvidia is not going anywhere. They're in an industry where their demand is needed, and they are so forward thinking, and they produce such a good high quality product that I would not let go of Nvidia stock if I have it. It's going to suck to watch it drop, but as long as you got into Nvidia at a good time, and even if you got into it at a bad time, like if you are a smart investor and you just hold long term, you're going to do fine. So I would not be selling Nvidia on poor earnings report and possibly a price drop in the stock on Thursday. Another thing that I think is going to influence Nvidia is the crypto market. Nvidia graphics cards are used like primarily for 2 purposes: for gaming, like PCs that game, and mining crypto, specifically mining Bitcoin or like Ethereum or something like that. Anything that requires like a lot of computing power is going to use Nvidia products. That's the top of the line. Nvidia and AMD, they're the top of the line, but we're talking Nvidia right now, and for the last 2 years, you have not been able to buy their product because it was in such high demand for gaming and mining, people who are mining crypto, and so those products were very susceptible to scalping. People would buy them at retail when you could find them, and then we'll flip them on like StockX or eBay or Facebook Marketplace for 2-3 times the retail price. How do I know this? Because I was doing it. I never personally flipped a graphics card because I never knew about them until like a year ago, and I was never really into computers. But at the same time, people were flipping graphics cards and Jordans. I was flipping sports cards for money hand over fist during COVID, when everybody got their stimmy checks and were just running around with Monopoly money, buying whatever they wanted. I was flipping NFL Prism. I was flipping NBA Prism, NBA Hoops. I was flipping Donruss basketball. And I got to witness firsthand the retail flip on these high demand products. And so I know that the same thing was going on with Nvidia products. So their stock did really, really well, and you could not find their product anywhere. But as of recently, I don't know if this is true, but I have 2 pieces of evidence to say that they are beginning to catch up on supply on the product. And the first piece is that I just bought an Nvidia graphics card like a week ago, and I did not have to pay scalper price for it. So I actually have one of their products now, and I use it in my PC. The other thing is that I just read an article off Kiplinger.com. I don't know if this is a reliable news source, but according to this, which is an article that I've got on my computer right behind me, and no one can see it, but supposedly their products are becoming more and more common. So they're back in stock, which tells me that the demand is really not there, unless they've been able to ramp up production, which I don't find likely based on the labor shortages right now. But either way, I think Nvidia is going to have a bad day on Thursday. And this goes back to what I said, I would not sell it because Nvidia has not done anything wrong. The stock price is just overinflated and it's correcting. But as far as like that company, they have done nothing wrong, and it's a great company. So if I own Nvidia, I would not sell it. Would I buy it at this price? No, I would not buy Nvidia at this price. I think the whole stock market has a lot of floor beneath it to go before it finds a bottom, and I don't think we're even close to that. So if you own Nvidia, hold on to it. If you don't buy it, because I don't think it's going to reverse and decouple from the NASDAQ anytime soon, or just the stock market in whole. So that is what I think is going to happen this week, and that's probably going to continue the depression or the decrease in price of non-physical assets, and probably you're going to see a decline in crypto because of that too. Today was really not a talk about crypto, but it kind of tells you what's going on in the market and what to watch for. And I'm also trying to be a little more forward thinking. So I'm putting my opinion out there before these earnings reports come out. It's 6:50 right now, and Best Buy has not released their earnings report. It's supposed to release tomorrow morning before market open, and then Nvidia is on Thursday, and again, it's Monday. So I'm just putting this out there to kind of see how, following my gut, how well it works. Because if I can start to predict these trends in stocks, I could probably start to predict it in cryptos, and hopefully increase my ability to be a better trader and a better investor and stuff like that. So let me know what you think in the comments. But yeah, watch out. Best Buy Tuesday, Nvidia Thursday. So Bitcoin George out.